Positive psychology is a scientific study of the strengths and virtues that enable individuals and communities to thrive. It is the study of human flourishing and an applied approach to optimal functioning. Positive psychology is grounded in the belief that people want to lead meaningful and fulfilling lives, to cultivate what is best within them, and to enhance their experiences of love, work, and play. The aim of positive psychology is to change our focus from what goes wrong to what goes right in life. So what is flourishing? Flourishing focuses on the strength and character of the individual to help build resilience to overcome challenges and build well-being. Engaging in optimism and focusing on emotional, social, and psychological well-being enables people to be at their best. Flourishing is the goal of positive psychology. Martin Seligman says, "The content itself, happiness, flow, meaning, love, gratitude, accomplishment, growth, and better relationships constitutes human flourishing." Flourishing is based on a self-report and is therefore a subjective measure of well-being. Character strengths are the backbone of positive psychology. There are 24 character strengths. Developing your highest strengths leads to more positive emotion, engagement, better relationships, more meaning and accomplishments. When we are aware of our strengths, we are able to put them into practice and use them for good. You can take the test to identify your top character strengths using the website Authentic Happiness. Professor Martin Seligman spent many years developing a theory of happiness. He wanted to identify the building blocks of well-being. He came up with a 5-sided model of well-being called PERMA, which stands for positive emotion, engagement, relationships, meaning, and accomplishment. Each of these elements are essential to our well-being and satisfaction with life. Together, they form the solid foundation which allows us to flourish. The first element of PERMA is crucial in helping us experience well-being. Any positive emotion, such as gratitude, satisfaction, pleasure, inspiration, hope, curiosity, or love, falls into this category. Positive emotions provide a buffer against depression and illness, and increase problem-solving ability and creativity. Experiencing positive emotion helps us to perform better at work and study, it boosts our physical health, it strengthens our relationships, and helps us have an optimistic outlook. Looking back on the past with pain and regret will cause us to become depressed. If we think of the future and worry about danger and risk, we become anxious and pessimistic. So it is incredibly important to be mindful and enjoy the present time without worry and regret. Engagement is the second aspect of PERMA. When we are engaged in an activity, we gain momentum and focus, and we can enter the state of flow. In positive psychology, flow describes the state of utter immersion in the activity being participated in. Time seems to change during this state. For example, one who experiences flow when playing the piano can be playing for 60 minutes, when to them, it seems like they've only been playing for 15 minutes. Everyone has their own activities that allow them to experience flow. For some it may be playing sport, reading, learning at school, or practicing an instrument. Engagement is important as it increases our motivation and passion for life. We are most likely to fulfill our own unique potential when we are engaged in activities that absorb and inspire us. Next in the PERMA model is relationships. Humans are socially programmed. We work hard to find and build good relationships with other people. Social bonding is rewarding. When humans are given the opportunity to cooperate with one another, they thrive and flourish. This is due to the release of dopamine experienced when cooperating with like-minded people. When we share our joy with those we love, we feel even more joy, and when we love, we become more lovable. We depend on the people around us to help maintain balance in our lives. When we are alone, we lose perspective on the world, and we forget that others may be bearing greater burdens than our own. But when we let other people into our lives, we remember to give as well as take. When you belong to a community, you have a network of support around you, and you are part of it. A famous quote from Martin Seligman is, "Other people matter." The fourth element of PERMA is meaning. Meaning comes from acting in the service of something greater than yourself. It is directly linked to acquiring a sense of fulfillment, belonging, and well-being. It is very important to feel that the work we do is consistent with our personal values and beliefs. If we believe that our work is worthwhile or making a difference to someone's life, then we gain a general sense of confidence that we are needed in the world. 4 needs that underline the pursuit of meaning are purpose, values, self-efficacy, and self-worth. Accomplishment, which is the last element of PERMA, is another important thing that contributes to our ability to flourish. The formula for accomplishment is achievement equals skill times effort. Accomplishments help us gain a sense of self-worth. Past successes make us feel more confident and optimistic about future attempts. Setting tangible goals allows us to strive for success. It is vital to cultivate resilience against failure and setbacks. Celebrating our accomplishments is also very important. Acknowledging our successes will motivate us to continue to strive for success. An important part of being positive is being self-disciplined. Humans with grit, which is defined as perseverance and passion for long-term goals, are generally happier people. Someone with grit has determination, self-regulation, self-discipline, and they like to push themselves. So what are the effects of positive psychology? Positive psychology helps us develop the skills and attitude needed to become more positive and flourish. As described by Professor Martin Seligman in an interview, data shows that optimistic people get depressed at only half the rate when setbacks occur. They perform better than expected on the sports field, in grades, and in many kinds of work. Optimistic people are less likely to die from cardiovascular diseases, and descriptively, optimistic people are generally liked better. I'd like to give a huge thanks to Zach Evanardis for filming and editing this video.